up, you guys? It's in the street with Tina B.
Mr. Stallion, what up, Joe?
Welcome. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm great.
What I'm about to ask you first off. Tell me
How
what I'm
was
about
my
to.
weekend?
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, and you know I have to record everything now because I can never remember what the heck I do all the stuff that I do.
I
Stephanie
remember
like,
my
no.
weekend. I remember mine.
Do you? Go ahead. Tell me what you did then.
Did you know Free Your Mind Friday Live took place?
Yes!
Thank you, Tina B, on the interview tip.
Absolutely.
We had a great show. Shout out to Grande Beauty, Candace St. John, Danelle Porche, Lady V the Poet, and Mother the Creator, and everybody that came out to support. Did that on Friday. Then on Saturday, I did go to the Day of the Poet. Had a good time performing there. Good. Somebody actually said something to me that I have never heard before in my life.
What?
After I got finished with the piece, the guy said, "Hey, so is that a play? Do you write plays?" I was like, "No." He's like,
"Which one did you do?"
Savannah.
Nice.
He was like, "That's
did
a
you
play."
Tell him to go to YouTube?
You know I did. I was like, "I'm not a playwright. I just do poetry."
But you see that he saw it.
He saw it. He saw me from performing, and he was like, "Yo, dog, you got a play right there."
That's what I'm saying. But he could see it though.
Yeah.
That's the good part about it, and that's what you write your poems for
exactly.
the visualization.
Say it again.
Whoa, that hurt a little bit.
Say it again.
Never mind.
Visualization.
Yeah, what he said.
And then I was at the Fixation 2 premiere.
Hey.
The movie was great. Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah.
And the cast.
Yeah.
Fixation 2.
Fixation 2 is off the chain. You have got to go see it. It should be out October 22nd. If you did not get to go to the premiere, it will be out October 22nd in stores and on YouTube.
Now, my partner right here, she can't remember what she do over the weekend, so she started making videos so she'd know what she did. So I can remember, because I can't remember. That's that short-term thing going on. But I don't know who's this ugly dude on the screen.
That's you.
This ugly
You ready,
dude.
Kush? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to go into my video that I did over the weekend. So I'm starting at Friday all the way up until yesterday.
But did you sleep, though?
Yes, I did. I got sleep.
You know, I did something else, too.
What?
I recorded my entire project.
You did with DJ Emotion.
Shout out DJ Emotion. We recorded the
Emotion.
entire thing.
That's what's up.
On Saturday. So the mix, he's mastering everything right now. And then we do the sequencing. And then we'll get ready to put that thing on out there.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Your whole poetry CD, right?
Yes.
What are you naming it?
Word Spoken by Mr. Oliver, Volume 1.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Kush, you ready? Right, it's in the street with Tina B and Mr. Allen. We out here in these streets. What you know about Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh my God, Megan is a Houston graduate. Well, she's graduating from college. Houston born hottie. You Megan. We're gonna draw the boat. We're gonna draw the state boat. Nothing else. We're the first time. We're gonna get free nasty. Kanye free all that shit.
You told me that I won't make it when you're chillin' at the top. Everybody gon' hate it. I'm on my vibe for me. All the bad girls make it. That's how we do 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 it. How we do it. I'ma go in. That's how we do it. Vigilante ladies, I know you asking about me. A lot of cams in the spot, but they don't flash without me. 5'11" skinny, and I said them proudly. We don't have to dance to get this cash about me. Pockets full, money greener than the gold light. Couple chains turn me to a walking strobe light. Keep on wishing, I see you in the distance. All these haters put my finger in a vertical position. Stick to the budget that you can't afford. 100K on some threads, that's when I'm bored.
All right. If you just tune in the street with Tina B.
And Mr. Stallion, what up, Joe?
And I was doing a recap of my weekend that I can never remember, so I have to remember it that way. So on Saturday, I went to Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
You can calm down.
Shout out to the
you know
people
what
in the
this
back.
thing back here. No, stop.
I don't know what she looked like, but based
You just
on
saw her with the
I
red
wasn't.
hair.
I mean, I saw her, but
She
I ain't.
dope now. I gotta give it to her.
I saw her, but I ain't see her.
Yeah, she dope.
Based on his
she's,
response,
and she country fed. Like that ain't fake. What she thick. She from Houston, so she got
Okay.
the Houston thick. I was like, oh, she a real thick. Okay, she thick.
that I would
Yeah.
assume that means she is very thick. Thick
Yeah,
means
thick.
she thick.
No,
for real.
she's not very thick.
She thick. That's
But I just thought that, in this day and time, it'd be fake booties and stuff like that. But
Okay.
nah, when I seen her, you could tell it's real. So
Okay.
she from Houston. I was like, okay, makes sense.
based on the response from the people in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like I'm going to have to Instagram and see what's going on.
Oh
with
yeah,
her, see how
Big
see her-
Old Freak. You never heard the song? Big
no,
Old
I just
Freak.
want to hear her music.
Big Old Freak.
That I want to hear her music.
Okay, well,
I've never heard of her.
there you have it. That is Megan Thee Stallion. She is
Okay.
6'2" with heels on.
Oh,
She is a stallion. She 5'10" flat. I was like, okay. But yeah, she's like 6'2". So she is like the biggest thing right now. And these kids in this place was like, what you saw was the first 8 people that got there. So I
Okay.
interviewed the first 8 because they were just excited. They ran
Okay.
in and got the front row. But by the time I left, it was like 300 people there. And I was just like, oh my goodness. And she didn't get there to 1:30. I was about to die. I had to
Oh, you
stay
better
till
than me.
1:30.
oh, you better than me because I'd have left 3 hours prior.
Man.
What time did you get there though?
10.
Ooh,
I was a G. I was a G that night.
Yeah,
For real. 'Cause
after-
I don't stay anywhere that long, but I wanted, this hot sensation artist. I had to get it. So I stayed and I got video from the crowd was crazy. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. The crowd was crazy in the audience. And I got a lot of that footage. And shout out to I Love Darius. He on Instagram. I met him at an event I went to a couple of weeks ago at the Cupcake Spot.
of course.
And he told me he works for Red Cup Entertainment, which is affiliate with 94.5. And he said, if I have something, I said, well, shoot, let me know. Media, I'll come through. So he's like, well, I got this, Megan coming Friday. Come through. I was like, I'm there. So that was the connect on that. So
You stayed all them hours. I'm proud of you. It's
Man,
early, but I'm gonna give you a bell for that.
I appreciate that because I'm proud of me because it was around 12. I was like, you know what?
Listen, after about 58 minutes, I'd have been like,
That's how you do when a girl come over.
yeah,
Okay,
really?
and then on
Really already?
I moved quick. And
we
then
ain't at 7 o'clock
I moved on. And then I went to the on Sunday. I went to the picnic with Kingdom Connection. They had a Easter egg hunt for the kids and all
Okay.
that. So that was
That's
pretty
good.
cool out at Sandtown Park. And then I went to a play, which is How to Beat That at Our Own Game, and that was with Miss Beverly London. On Sunday afternoon, I went to that play, which was really, really good. Congratulations, London. Y'all did an excellent job. And then on Monday, I went out to a private screening of The Intruder. But once I got there, they gave all the seats away. So they gave me a voucher to come back another day, which is cool. So I'll go back next week and see it then. So that was
But
my
did you
week.
sleep though?
I did sleep.
Because Emotion asked me, he was like, "Do Tina sleep?" I
He
said,
did?
I said I ask her that all the time. So E, if you
I was
watching,
like, no.
she don't be sleeping. She don't never
I
sleep.
did. I did get
nocturnal.
some sleep. I mean, I'm 2 or 3 hours sleep, but I did get some sleep. What? I'm just saying, I did get some sleep.
That's a nap for me.
You get your naps.
Oh, I get my sleeps and my naps in. Please
Get my
believe
sleeps
that.
and my naps. We got some great guests in the house tonight.
We do.
So excited. We got presidential hopeful Robbie Wells in the building, y'all.
Yes, indeed.
And we got Miss Tawana Randall and Stephanie. Some are designers. Some of the models are coming in. They got a big show going on this Sunday at Denim and Desserts.
Yes.
So we will be out there this Sunday as well.
Yes, we will
And then
be.
Robbie got a big event coming down Friday.
Yes.
And we are hosting that event.
Yes, we are in these
Can't
streets.
get rid of us.
I get to put on some good clothes. I get to put on good cologne and everything.
But are you going to shower? You got to.
And I'm gonna take a shower.
No!
Hey, listen.
Robbie,
I'm
can you do these every week so he can do all that
I'm
every
gonna take a
week?
shower first. How about that?
I hope
How
so.
about that?
What, you gonna put the clothes on and take a shower?
Listen, I'm gonna take a shower first, then put on a good cologne. Ooh,
That's the only way it stays on.
see,
You gotta get that skin cleaned. The skin's cleaned. Oh,
Say
okay.
it one more time. Is that what
skin cleaned.
that sounds like what they say down here in the South? Is that a South thing?
Ooh, that's what we doing?
No, I was
'Cause
asking
you
for the
from
people in the back.
Up north, where are you from?
I'm from the D. You already know what it is. It's on my shoes. You better
Okay.
recognize. Detroit, the D, 313. Y'all know what it is. Stop playing with me. See, I gotta get serious. However, Wits.
Okay. This is how we do every Tuesday, you guys,
Yes.
from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we everywhere. We have to say that. But we have a lot of events coming up. I got some castings to tell you guys about, and also our segment He Said She Said, which is our relationship segment at 7 p.m.
It is.
where we show some videos and we discuss it, or we throw a meme up there that we see on Facebook and we talk about that. And I think you got questions.
I got a scenario that I want to ask people a little bit later on. I just want to see who go be honest. I got one.
We're always honest.
I ain't talking about us.
Oh,
I'm talking about them.
Oh, the audience?
Yeah, I'm talking about them.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'm gonna see who gonna tell the
Gotcha.
truth.
All right, we're going to see you. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and
We
we're
are.
going to come right back with our first guest, Mr. Robbie Wells. So make sure y'all stay tuned to In the Street with Tina B,
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Global Vision TV. Hi, my name is Tina B with the Lingill Agency, TLA. It's an agency for men and women ages 40 and over. And this is your opportunity to be a part of this amazing agency. Teach runway class where we teach them different turns, how to walk, straight walk, couture walk. And I have classes once a month or every other month, depending on the venue. And it's
Kayvon Hill, and I am with TLA, Ages Beauties Over 40. What I like most about TLA is the acting part of it, that we get the opportunity to be able to get out there and be seen and be able to network with all kinds of people here in the ATL and abroad. I hope that you too will want to join TLA. Tina Bridges is the best.
I have models, I have artists, I have comedians and poets. We have a magazine called Vogue Ageless Beauty Magazine, and we also do runway, red carpet events, hosts, and so much more. So you want to be a part of this agency? Email me, ababtlb@gmail.com or Instagram at TLAMGMT. And like my shirt say, we stay working.
Hey,
Hey,
where you been?
I was out with the girls. I told you don't wait for me for dinner. What are you doing?
You went there again, didn't you?
I did. And, okay, it's not like I go all the time.
Doesn't matter. You know what it does to you? To me?
Oh my God. What is it with you and Jamaican food? What bothers you so bad? What is the problem?
You know oxtails give you gas.
What did I do?
Next time, take your Woman-Lax with you. Lactative for Women, the gentle, predictable overnight relief. It's gonna be a long night.
What's up, you guys? In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
My bad.
You know,
We showed that, we did that commercial short with Bobby Peoples, and we did that. He showed it before the premiere on, what was that, Sunday? Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday at the premiere. So that was pretty cool. So shout out to Bobby, shout out to Saga, which is our family here too.
It is.
Status Network family. Saga Boss Show every Thursday from 8 to 10. So make sure y'all check him out as well.
Somebody go ask you, though.
What?
Somebody go ask you if you really have a problem with Jamaican food. Though. I'm just going to ask you for somebody else ask, like,
No, first of all, I don't eat meat. So what can I eat from Jamaican? The rice?
The rice and peas and the cabbage.
Oh, I do like the rice and peas.
You know, there's a place here. If you don't eat meat, there's a great vegan place.
I'm not completely vegan though.
Slutty Vegan. Have you heard about it?
Oh yeah, I'm in a slutty vegan.
Oh man, I'm going there tomorrow.
You are?
At least that's what the plan is. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna stand in line?
I'm gonna stand in line if I have to stand in line.
At least you can talk to some people while you stand in line.
That's right.
Though.
Why not?
Yeah, you can campaign while you stand
Sure.
in line. That's what's up. What time you going? I'm coming over there. What's tomorrow?
You only going so just in case he ain't got to stand in line, you gonna go.
I want a pie. I can't eat I can't eat the meat. I'm allergic to soy.
Are you?
And it's
Okay.
plant-based, which is soy.
That's right.
Yeah, so I can't. My tongue get numb.
Ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
you say nothing.
No, what I was gonna say is, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, the guest that we have with us is presidential hopeful Robbie Wells. See how I let you be great right there?
Mm-hmm. Come over, son, Robbie, so we can get all of you in here.
Okay. Great.
Come over. There we go.
Welcome, Robbie.
It's great to be here.
Well, obviously, you are definitely a friend of the show. You have been here a couple times, I believe.
This is my second time, actually. It's great to be back in Atlanta. This past weekend, I came through North Carolina and South Carolina, and just this morning was up in North Georgia, back in Atlanta, and this weekend, this Friday, we've got a big event right here at the Atlanta Sheraton downtown.
Right.
Yes.
Which we are hosting, you guys, and
Shameless
we have a
plug.
lot of performances, got
Yes.
models, fashion show. It's a lot of activity going on, and then of course you get to hear Mr. Wells speak and make your decision on if this is who you want to be president 2020. I met Robbie back in
2015.
15,
Yes.
and he's been on this grind for a minute. So we need to put all our minds together and get this man in this office.
Well,
I
thank
have
you.
a
I
question.
appreciate it. Sure.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
It's very crowded as far as those who are competing for the Democratic nomination between Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren. I think I read today Joe Biden is going to throw his ring in the hat on Thursday. What do you say to those who haven't made their decision, but looking at those names that they're used to hearing? What separates you?
Well, there's some really good names that you say, and I think there's some really great people. Vice President Biden has done a great job standing up for people in this country. There's a lot of things that I think that he's done well. Kamala Harris, of course, coming from California. You've got Cory Booker from New Jersey. You've got Elizabeth Warren as well. Here's the thing: they're all either senators or a former vice president that I've just mentioned. The field is getting very full, but I will say this: Time Magazine recently came out with an article naming the top major Democratic candidates in 2020. You see, there's over 700 people across this country right now that have actually filed their paperwork to run for president. But every time that happens, only a handful of people actually get noticed as being a major candidate. Time Magazine actually listed me as one of the 16 major Democratic candidates. Oh, wow. And so this is something we've been clawing and fighting for. But I'm going to ask you guys a question as far as mainstream media is concerned, because you've seen the pictures on my website and everywhere. I'm getting crowds that are as large or larger than President Trump and way more diverse. Yet, when I announced that I was running for president last year in Atlanta in front of over 40,000 people that were mainly African American, and they went wild when I announced that I was going to go up against Mr. Trump. CNN is less than a half a mile away, so you have to ask the question, why is it that they chose not to cover?
That is a good question. So the only thing that I can think of is perhaps they don't take you serious, or maybe they don't believe that you have a chance. Because you would think, in general, 40,000 people, CNN would be there.
You would think that they would, and of course, when I spoke in Los Angeles, California, just outside in San Bernardino, That was about 25,000 people, mainly Hispanic Americans. And then, of course, speaking across the globe now as an ambassador to the International Human Rights Peace Commission, it's given me that opportunity to speak in front of thousands of people in different countries. It was over 30,000 people in Jinan, China. And it was over 25,000 people again in Mumbai, India. So you start looking at this and you say, well, wait a minute. You know, why is it that mainstream media, except for Time Magazine and a nationally syndicated radio show that's based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, why those are the only two media outlets that have covered us so far? Here's what I'm going to tell you. You're probably right. They're underestimating. But I'm going to tell you what the DNC says. The DNC says whoever wins the primary in the state of South Carolina, because it's an early state, whoever wins that has a really good chance of winning the entire nomination. Now, here's what I'm going to tell each and every one of you, and I'm going to let your viewers in on a little secret. Now, I lived in South Carolina for 25 years, literally all over that state. It's a fairly small state. We've got contacts everywhere that are working on that for us. Right after this event, next weekend, I'm actually speaking to the young Democrats of South Carolina in Charleston, South Carolina. And then the end of May and the 1st of June, we're actually doing a mini tour through the entire state. We're going to do about 5 events that weekend all across the state of South Carolina. Wow. So it's the state that's next door to Atlanta, and I'm hopping over there all the time. Just this past Sunday, I was in Spartanburg.
Wow. How long you been here in Atlanta?
I've been here in Atlanta since, what, 2017?
Oh.
When I just came back from Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, I know you said you was working with this tour that you're trying to do in South Carolina.
It's not trying. We're doing it.
We're doing it. Yeah, doing it. Now,
We got
what
the go
you
word
need?
yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay. So, what do you need for the people to support you to make this?
Well, here's what the Democratic Party or the Democratic National Convention says. We've got to meet one of 2 criteria in order to make the debate stage. We either have to have 65,000 people that donate to this campaign, and it can be just a $1 donation. So if you're out there and you're listening, go to riseupwithrobbie.com, and you can make a $1 donation and be a part of the 65,000 that we need to actually hit the debate stage. Or we have to poll at least 1% in a major national poll. Now, if the national media gives us the coverage, I believe that we're going to poll way above 1%, because the plan that I have resonates with the people of bringing everybody together. We have been a divided nation since 1776, Tina. It's time for us to lay aside our differences and start working together.
Yeah.
This is not about the black race, and it's not about the brown race or the white race. This is about the human race. And it's about Americans standing up, being adults, and let's coming together for the betterment of this country and the people of this country.
I love it. I love it. Now, a lot of people liking, I think, is Elizabeth because of her stance on college funds.
Right?
Yeah. How are you with that?
Well, I actually have a plan that makes college education free all the way to a bachelor's degree. We know how we're going to pay for it. I also have a plan that eliminates the $1.5 trillion in student loan debt that a lot of your listeners, I'm sure, just like myself, I still have a student loan. It will eliminate that. It's not right that the federal government profits off student loans and off these people across this country like myself that are trying to better themselves, which inadvertently it betters our country. So why should the federal government actually profit on that? We've got to make some changes. I do have a plan that makes college education free. I've also got a plan that actually protects every child in every school from kindergarten all the way through college from all the gun violence that you've seen. We can eliminate that with the plan that I have. So I just need everybody, if it's only 5 minutes that you take out, because this is important now. This is the leadership and the future direction we're going to take with our nation. Take 5 minutes, go to riseupwithrobbie.com, check it out. If you like me, support me.
Right.
If you don't, that's fine. There's some other good people out here, but I truly believe I'm the only one tough enough in the Democratic field to go up against Mr. Trump and beat him.
Nice.
There's a question that I hear often.
Sure.
When I see some of the interviews with some of the other hopefuls, and they always ask, do you have an agenda as far as African Americans? Because people are like, so what are they going to do for us? I'm sure you've heard that question.
I have.
So do you have an agenda? Oh.
Absolutely, I do. And let me just say this. Right now, the popular phrase for all of my opponents to talk about is reparations for African Americans. Let me say this. It was Robbie Wells when he ran in 2016 and gave a speech at the National Press Club across the street from the White House during the weekend of the Million Man March 20-year reunion with Louis Farrakhan. It was Robbie Wells that gave a speech talking about reparations to the African Americans and the Native Americans. I gave that speech 4 years ago. Now my opponents are just now catching up. Yes, I've got a great plan. I've got a great plan to bring this country together and give everybody an opportunity to chase that American dream.
Right.
Okay.
You like that? He's like,
Because I have a follow-up question.
Sure.
Okay.
To those who may be skeptical of saying, come on now y'all know reparations is not realistic. What do you say to them?
Well, here's what I say. First and foremost, the main opponent on the Republican side, of course, is Mr. Trump, and Mr. Trump has a slogan that says, "Make America Great Again." Okay, "Make America Great Again" insinuates that we've been great before, and we have been great at times, and we've been great for certain people. But my question to you is this: have we been great for the Africans that were kidnapped and sold into slavery? Have we been great for the African Americans that went through the Jim Crow era, and now the African Americans that are afraid to walk outside their door because of police brutality? Has it been great for the Native Americans that were forced off of their land and onto the Trail of Tears, where over 75 million of them were slaughtered at the hands of Mr. Trump's ancestors? My question to Mr. Trump is, when was America ever great for everyone?
Never. It hasn't been.
That's my point.
Yeah, it hasn't been.
That's my point. We can be great, but it's going to take strong leadership like myself that's going to say, no, we're going to erase all this. We will achieve greatness in this country for the first time once we erase the lines of separation that have divided our people.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I do agree with that. I personally feel that everything can't be status quo. Whoever does become the president, it can't be the same thing that we've heard continuously over the years. So that's why I'm asking these questions, because I'm sure I'm not the only person who want to know the answer to those questions. But
listen, for everybody out there, if you want to see me on that debate stage, and here's what's really cool about it: whoever qualifies to be on that debate stage with the other candidates, they're going to take our names, put them in a hat, and they're going to draw us out to see who stands where on the stage and at what podium. I literally could be standing next to Joe Biden. I literally could have on the other side of me Beto O'Rourke. I could have Elizabeth Warren right there. So my question to each and every one of you: do you think that I deserve the chance? I've been doing this now since 2011. If you believe that I deserve that chance, because I have not had a silver spoon stuck up my posterior or everything handed to me on a silver platter.
Right.
I've had to work for everything in my life, just like each and every one of you out there listening and watching today have had to do. So if you want somebody just like you, go to that campaign website, riseupwithrobbie.com, so that we can go to Washington and clean house.
That's what's up. I like that. You see it change colors because it's blue.
It did. That's fine.
That's why I said, oh, we're blue. But you can still see the Mr. Clean on
Sure.
there. But that we really appreciate you being on the show, Robbie, and talking to our audience and giving them a better view of who you are to go out there.
Well, thanks, Tina.
And support
It's always
you.
wonderful to be able to sit next to you and talk to you. I consider you like one of my sisters.
Yeah, we do. We always say that. So I really appreciate that, because when I say, hey, I'm doing something, you always come.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie's real good about that. So tell everybody again how they can find you, how they can follow you, and how they can donate.
Okay, it's Rise Up with Robbie, and that's Robbie with a Y. RiseUpWithRobbie.com. When you go to that, you're going to find the bio, you're going to find my platform, which is called Eaglenomics. It takes the best from the left wing and the right wing, and it promotes world peace by achieving sustainable energy independence, creating millions of manufacturing jobs right here in the United States. I need each and every one of you this Friday night, 7 o'clock, to come out to the Atlanta Sheraton downtown. I will be speaking. There will be a fashion show. There's also going to be a great entertainer. She's right here from Atlanta. Her name is Taliba B. Okay. She's an R&B singer. She's actually going to be giving us a sneak preview of her album that comes out the 1st of May, and it's called Gravity. So we're really excited about having Taliba there. I will be speaking and telling my plan about how we're going to unify this nation. I need each and every one of you to be there. That's the Atlanta Sheraton this Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Now let me ask you, how much are the tickets? Do you have a link or on Eventbrite, or how do you get the tickets?
It is, and if they go on my Facebook page, and you can get my Facebook link from the campaign website.
Okay, cool.
You will find on that Facebook link, you're going to find that Eventbrite link as well. So just go scroll through, you'll see it. And there's also a really great promo video that our production team put together. I'm really proud about that.
Yeah, that was good. I saw that. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm going to let you out of here because I know you got other meetings to get to and all that good stuff. So we appreciate you stopping by our show. It's so
As
awesome.
always.
Pleasure.
Love, love, love.
Much
Thank
love.
you so much, Robbie. We really appreciate it. We'll be right back, you guys, with more guests. It's
God
In the
bless.
Street with Tina B
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
on Global Vision TV.
Rise up.
What's up, you guys? It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
And we are back.
We are.
And we have this great
You know what? See, I had some jokes, right?
Oh my
First of all,
God.
she didn't even speak to me when she came in here, so I had some jokes, but you know what? But you know what?
I can't with this one. I cannot.
You know
Who
what?
does that?
Cause you know what? Cause Jesus is love. I'm gonna let her be great today. Hey, how you?
Who does that? Go to the dentist before a talk show that you got to talk. But she's pretty though. We gonna let her pass because she cute.
Yes.
We're gonna let her pass. The founder, the creator, the oracle of denim and desserts. Tawana Randall in the building, y'all. Give it up for her. Give it
Hey,
up.
Miss
Give it up.
Tawana
Give it up. This is the 7th annual.
Yes.
We started at the same time, didn't we?
same time.
That is crazy. Okay, so the
7
7th
years.
annual fashion show going down this Sunday, you guys, at the Dawn Event Center, 3201 Atlanta Industrial Parkway Northwest, Suite 105. That is right off of 14 Industrial. You can find it, and I think what's that other street? Side street over there. Not Moreland. Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Well, actually, Martin Luther King runs into Foot Industrial.
Yeah.
So
It's
Right off
it's right there.
285.
Right off 285. But make sure y'all check that out. And also, we got some tickets to give away. We got
Yes, we
four. You can go across the back. We got 4 tickets to give away today.
So we got to figure out how we go get these away. I want to get these away during the 7 o'clock hour.
Do you?
That's fine.
For these two. We can
Yeah,
get these
too.
away now.
Yeah, we can give away my 2 now. I'm easy. Okay, not that easy.
Not
but-
that easy.
Okay,
I'm
maybe.
hard.
I maybe. Okay, nah. But
Really? Really?
I thought this was a family show.
It is. I see where
okay,
your
well,
mind at though.
we
Ooh.
okay. I wasn't even saying it
No,
like
that was her. That was.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, okay, now denim and desserts now.
Denim.
That was the bedroom candy portion.
Oh, is
Oh,
that,
that's it. Right. Now you get the bell. Ain't nobody got the bell. He finally get a bell.
the bedroom candy.
Yeah,
okay.
if you call in right now, 470-251-4707. I got 2 tickets for you for this Sunday, 7th annual Denim and Dessert Fashion Show going down at what time, Tawana?
Doors open
5
at 3. Show starts promptly at 4.
First of all, did y'all hear that? Promptly at 4. There's nothing like being on time.
No, it is not.
Especially with a
Let
fashion
me
show.
ring the bell for punctuality.
Especially with a fashion show.
4 p.m., you guys. So if you're available, let me turn this phone up just so we don't miss a call. Hold on. Let me turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. All right, so if y'all are available on Sunday at 4 p.m., make sure that y'all come. Call in right now, 470-251-4707 if you want to win these 2 tickets, and then he want to hold on to his to 7 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he getting.
Don't even worry about what I got going over here.
Okay, I ain't gonna worry about it. All right, Tawana, so tell us, how did you start this?
Oh, wow. It originally started, we just wanted to bring some, attention to some of the local talent here in Atlanta. I wanted to bring some of my favorite things as far as like fashion and food together into one event. And I just thought it was just going to be something that I did that Saturday and call it a day. And 7 years later, here we are.
Yeah, the first one, I think I came in around the second one. And it was off the Richter.
Yes,
Like,
always
it
sold
was-
out. Since the second show, we've been sold out every show. So the support has been amazing. The models, the designers, everybody has been amazing. It's been a great run.
And your tickets are like 10, right? How
Our
much your
tickets are 25.
They're 25? Okay, 25.
We started out there with 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I know I remember 10. Okay. And how many designers you have for this one?
This one, I always say I'm going to do a small show, but it never works out that way. This show, we have 16.
God.
You got all your models?
We can always use one more. Do you know any?
Girl,
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be ready to go in
I can
10
be a-
minutes, child. He's ready to take a nap. Don't put him down.
I can be like a fat boy model.
Oh, but we don't have fat models.
I'm so,
We
what they
have
call
thick
us?
models. We have plus size models.
Okay, well, I'm talking about big boy plus. Men are not plus. Oh,
You
men.
thick.
Men are plus.
You can be thick. You not thick?
Thick and tall. Big and tall.
Big and
Oh,
tall.
big and tall.
Yeah, big and tall.
But you can
'cause
be big and tall and
I can't
not
be thick.
big. Well, I guess. There you go.
Big and
Okay.
tall.
And Shaq got a casting for his big and tall line at JCPenney.
You
Yeah,
know what?
he-
It
he-
just so
he
happened I
auditioned
did
for
apply
it.
for that too. I
Shameless
did.
plug. Sorry,
I
Shaq.
did. Okay, I'm gonna make
He
sure I
did apply
come
for
prepared
that.
then. I may.
Yeah, we might throw you in there.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, now
Yep, he
that's
did
another.
apply
That
for
give me another reason to take a shower and wear good cologne.
Okay.
And
It's 2 days.
days.
2 days. You hear me?
We already got him in this Friday. So now Sunday he gonna shower. So
We gotta
praise
find
him.
you something to do for
We gotta
Saturday.
find him something. Yeah, the whole weekend. Whole
Something.
weekend we gotta hook you up.
So
But we're gonna come out and do some media for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool beans. We will be there.
I'm excited.
And so what? You wanna ask?
I had a question. It's called Denim and Dessert. So when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, so they gonna have like different booths set up with different types of desserts. I don't eat dessert, but is that how it's gonna be?
Well, we have we always have a signature dessert, and then we have one other. So I try not to duplicate too many vendors of the same kind.
Okay.
So we do have everybody knows the Cake Man, so he will be there.
Okay.
And then we have Portia's Treats as well this year coming out.
Portia's Treats.
And the denim portion is we have several of our designers always showcase some sort of denim in our show. So really excited
And we got
about that.
Thoroughbred.
We have Thoroughbred coming all the way from
LA,
Las
right?
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
She's a celebrity designer. She does stuff for Escape and Missy Elliott. So we're really excited to finally get her.
A lot of those ripped jeans, I wear the colorful jeans and stuff like that. I wear. That's who designed those jeans.
Okay, all right.
And the boots, the jean boots.
Oh, she did those?
Yeah, she did those.
Now the jean
she's
boots
really
is
dope.
fly.
Yeah, the jean
Yeah,
boots. is
okay.
dope.
Really dope.
Yeah,
we got
she
some really
dope.
dope designers. So we're really excited about this year.
Cool beans. Oh, shoulders. You doing shoulders? We say we call that the shoulders. So we got a couple of your models in the building too. We got
designers.
I keep, you know what, Stephanie, just go on and model, okay?
She just looked like a model.
That's what I'm saying. I just keep calling her a model. She's a designer.
both.
I know. Oh my gosh. But we have a designer, Miss Stephanie, in the house, and we got a model in the house as well. So
who's been with me so many years.
she's so loyal. She is very loyal. She is. So we're gonna have them to come up. We're gonna get rid of you and
Oh wow.
she's like,
We not getting
you
rid of
did
you.
good with your mouth though.
I know, right?
You pretty good with your mouth, girl. Okay. This is 7,
You see,
okay.
you know what?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
It's so close. It's so close.
Why is
It's
it
like 6:45.
7?
We do our relationship segment.
See, I'm not. I don't even talk like
y'all
that.
Call me.
Okay. You sit in, girl. Sit in. We go in too.
I don't be talking like that.
I have to come back and give some of my bedroom candy away at 7 o'clock one show.
Yes.
You know what? I think that would be excellent. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, men use stuff like that too. Do you get a lot of men customers?
Oh yes.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Valentine's Day, I get mostly men customers purchasing for their wives, or
For
whoever they be
themselves.
purchasing for.
Okay. Yeah, how do they find bedroom candy by
That's
you?
BK by Tawana everywhere.
I see what she
Instagram,
did there.
Facebook. You see that shameless?
Yeah, I see what she did. I like
that.
that.
Was free?
I like
Yeah,
that.
that was free.
Don't
I
send me
like
a
that.
bill.
Next time, yeah, I'm gonna say next time though.
I just want a discount. I mean, I don't
don't
buy
need
bedroom
that.
candy stuff, but I heard
Yeah.
it.
You hurry up and say.
No, I
want
know,
a
I had
discount.
heard.
But you was quick to say you wanted a discount. So that
No,
means you already buying.
No, because
stuff.
I had seen it on Facebook that they had like this little massage oil thing. That's not oily.
Exactly.
That's what
How
I
you
had
know
read
it's not
because I
oily?
read it on Facebook.
You
They said it
know
wasn't
it.
oily.
Very good. He is absolutely correct.
He's right.
See? Okay, fine. I had did some research because I was looking. Okay, fine. I mean, I was just wondering. I was curious.
Wow.
I was curious.
So how often do you go out and do bedroom candy?
Oof.
I
As
mean, you
often
know,
as
like
I have
Vin. Do you
time.
know Vin?
I don't vend as much because of the parties, but I have a large team. So,
Oh, okay.
you know, as far as like
That's
giving away, I
good.
give my parties away to my team.
Yeah.
You know, I still make money. So
That's good. You got a good big team. That's good.
I like doing
and they're
more so
working.
the private events. I do a lot of private events.
Nice.
I like those better.
You say private, you mean like it just be one man and one woman, and they buy it to their home?
People have like I don't know how to certain type of
Parties, bedroom parties, or whatever.
Oh,
All their
okay.
girls come out and then they buy.
Well,
that
yeah,
stuff.
not really, but yeah.
Oh,
Some
it be guys too. Oh, what kind of part? Oh, we in the dungeon.
that my son's
We
in the
going
house.
in the dungeon. Okay. Call us and tell us later, girl, because I need to know what's going on up in these
We'll
parties.
talk about that the next time my 13-year-old's not sitting over there.
'Cause he got
Yeah, so I'm assuming tickets still on sale for Denim and Desserts on Sunday.
There are a few tickets on sale. We probably will not sell at the door, but there are a few tickets
It's a
still
few
on sale.
tickets on sale. Okay, y'all can where they go to get a ticket?
www.deniminDesserts.com or one of our models. Models still have tickets as well.
Okay, well there you have it, you guys. Make sure y'all can share, and then we have tickets here, so you can definitely call in and win these 4 tickets actually at 470-251-4707. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come right back with a couple of the model and a designer. Look, model, but we're gonna come right back with them. So y'all stick around for more of In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, Joe?
Global Vision TV.
Tina B with the Lingdale agency TLA. It's an agency for men and women ages 40 and over. And this is your opportunity to be a part of this amazing agency. Teach runway class where we teach them different turns, how to walk, straight walk, couture walk. And I have classes once a month or every other month, depending on the venue. And it's Kayvon Hill, and I am with TLA, Ages Beauties Over 40. What I like most about TLA is the acting part of it, that we get the opportunity to be able to get out there and be seen and be able to network with all kinds of people here in the ATL and abroad. I hope that you too will want to join TLA. Tina Bridges is the best. I have models, I have artists, I have comedians and poets. We have a magazine called Vogue Ageless Beauty Magazine, and we also do runway, red carpet events, hosts, and so much more. So you want to be a part of this agency? Email me, ababtlb@gmail.com or Instagram at TLAMGMT. And like my shirt say, we stay working.
What's up, you guys? It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Miss Stylist, what up, Joe?
And we are back, and we have a model and a designer.
Yes. Designer.
Model. See, up there is the other way. Wait.
Stylist.
Right. Stylist.
More
Stylist.
stylist.
Stylist. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so tell them your name.
Okay, I am Michelle, the official 1L, Miss Michelle 1L in the ATL.
I like that. That's
Elliott.
cute.
Okay,
And
she's
she
fancy.
is a model, you guys. All right, Miss Stephanie.
And I am Stephanie McSwine, but most people call me Mussimone.
And she is a stylist.
I consider myself a fashion stylist.
Fashion stylist. So she will you'll go out and look for things and then just make it your own, right?
Pretty much. Actually, I'm a thrifter, so all my things that will be hitting the runway are from the thrift store.
Nice.
So, and I just have a unique style of putting things together, and that's how my closet came about.
Nice. Hold on, let's get this call. It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Miss Stylist, what up, Joe?
Hey, what up, though? It's your girl, Nisa K of Eat and Drink with me.
All right, talk to us, Nisa.
Hey, what's going on? So, this is your girl, Nisa K of Eat and Drink with me, your honest food reviewer. And over the weekend, I had a chance to check out, first of all, this awesome movie premiere called Fixation 2.
Hey.
Hey.
It's a thriller and a suspense movie that you have to see, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears to the street when the movie is going to be officially released. Okay. So listen, we went to the after party, or the after meal, whatever you want to call it, at this spot called the Mad Italian, which is at 2089 Savoy Drive in Chamblee, Georgia, so it's considered Chamblee. It was a big group. I will say that, so I was a little leery about how they were going to handle us because it was a bunch of us coming. But it was an Italian restaurant, so for that part, because Italians, when you think of Italians, you think of big family, you think of food. So if you call yourself an Italian restaurant, you should be able to handle anything, right? Right. So we get in there. They already have our room set up. All the tables are set up. They have the water glasses and the utensils. Everything is set up. Waitress came over to us immediately. That part was great. Walking in the door, great. Food came out, started coming out rather quickly, but mainly probably because we were the only ones there. My entree that I got was a spaghetti primavera, which was really good. It was a little spicy. I know Tina got a dish that was shrimp, which had no seasoning.
Garlic shrimp. No garlic.
They had garlic seasoning with no garlic. They had garlic bread that wasn't actual garlic. It's actually aioli sauce, which is totally different from garlic sauce. So they might need to update the phrases that they use when they're telling folks what they're getting to eat. I will say my food was good. I even ate it the next day like it was really good. The seasoning was there.
Oh,
but
good.
the fact that once everybody got there, the staff did not know how to handle us. We were leaving after 10, and there were folks that still didn't have their food. So, and we were the only ones there. So if your kitchen and staff can't handle a group that big, and we're the only group that's there, that's a problem. Anyway, The owner did come out and speak to us, which I thought was really, really cool.
Yeah, but I told him the truth.
Yeah, and he asked you, and you told him, and he was like, "Well, come back, and hopefully we can make it up to you if you order something else." So that part I like. For the food rating, I will give them a 7, mainly because some of the dishes were good. Some of the dishes had no seasoning. They need to work on that. Overall, I will give them a 6. In my rating, it's 1 to 10. If it's anything below a 5, I would not recommend going there, and I'm definitely not going back. But I give them a 6 overall.
Yeah.
Because
she right though. 6 is good, actually.
The wait staff they tried to do the best that they could, but it was sad that they couldn't handle our group once everybody got there. And the seasoning on all the dishes need to be 100%, not just hit and miss. You shouldn't have to go any, mini, mighty, mo to figure out what dish is going to have your seasoning on it.
Yeah, I had to hook mine up. I had to put my own seasoning.
Right. I think you put about 4 or 5 different things on the table. I think you put everything on the table on your shrimp before it was good.
Yep.
So, and that's sad. Like, if you bring me my food, I shouldn't have to do anything to it unless it's something that's just, a preference of mine. I shouldn't have to do anything to your food coming out your kitchen. That's not what it should be. But anyway, honestly, I do recommend going over there. Again, not all the dishes were, not that they were nasty, it's just that some of the dishes were not seasoned like they were supposed to be. Again, it's the Mad Italian, 2889 Savoy Drive in Shamley, Georgia. You can check them out on Facebook, the Mad Italian, or go to their website, maditalian.com. Go over there. I recommend them, but they do need to work on some stuff, honestly. Listen, if you want me to review anything, you want me to review a spot or an event, hit me up at eatanddrinkwithme@gmail.com, or you can follow me at Eat and Drink With Me on all social media pages, and I will definitely hook it up and go check it out. And I am your honest food reviewer, so I'm going to tell you exactly like it is.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Nisa.
I'm surprised.
All right, so happy dining.
All right. You surprised what?
I'm surprised she gave somebody that low of a score because I haven't heard anything lower than.
Wow.
She always gives 10s, right? I know.
I'm like everything ain't good now.
No, but I was there, so 6 is good for them. Trust. I wouldn't have gave that much. My food was. You know how you mess up garlic shrimp?
Seafood can be
it don't even have garlic on it.
I should have been back
Seafood
there cooking
can be a little tricky
skills.
though. You got to get that right.
That's what I'm saying. Like let me tell you, I put Parmesan cheese on it. I put the peppers on it. I put salt and pepper on it. I tried everything to season it up. Then it tastes pretty good. I was like, oh. Then it had a taste to it. That's terrible.
I'm not going there.
And that's all I had was the garlic shrimp and some garlic bread with no garlic. Because all they gave you was that, what'd you call it, oil sauce with the dipping stuff in it. Yeah, that's their considered garlic. I want to be burping garlic.
Yeah, they got to do better. They're competing with
I want some garlic. Give me some garlic.
Yes.
So yeah, no, 6 is good. So I know you in the show this weekend. Are you super duper excited?
I am.
How many people you walking for?
I mean, my goodness, I'm still finding out.
For real?
So I can't even, talk all the names of the different designers, but because I think most of the models we're all usually working for at least two or three. Usually working for at least 2 or 3 designers. That's usually how it works out because Denim is big. A lot of designers and a lot of models. But from my perspective, what I want to say is that it's so amazing working for Denim and Desserts because in the ATL area, and Miss Tina B, we got so many different groups that come along and want to do fashion shows, but Denim and Desserts is so organized. We so appreciate the way Miss Tawana Randall gets her team in place. So if you want to do business and want to keep that thing going, if you want to have models to keep coming back like me and others to your shows and to participate and to support you, it is so awesome that she has like the people who are taking care of vending will be there to be that vending point of contact. Hair and MUA, they have an Hair and MUA contact. You have your social media people and all of that. They have a specific contact person, and she has her team in place. And so go to the website too if you're looking to get connected in those areas.
This your PR right here. You do know that, right?
No.
Tawana,
Serious
put her on
plug.
the time clock, please.
A serious
Because she
plug.
just, I know, I've been hosting this show for the past 2 years, and I'm still
It
finding
makes
out
a
stuff
big
right
difference.
here.
So when people even as a model, they hit us up all the time, and they're like, well, how can I get involved, and what do I do? You know, sometimes we have so many photographers who are building up their portfolio, and if you're a photographer in the ATL area and trying to build up your portfolio, do the fashion shows. You know, models, we love to get pictures of ourselves, and you know how we do.
Right, you can
And
get plenty of
you
pictures.
plenty of pictures, and so go to the website denimanddesserts.com, and you will see how to get connected. That's photographer, newspaper, radio blogger, that type of person, or the hair MUA people. They hit us up on Facebook, inboxing us all the time. You need an MUA?
Yeah.
We're saying go to the website, and she's letting you know if you're here at MUA, you know how you can get involved in the show and vending and all of that. So yeah, just it's a great way to stay connected and be connected in the ATL.
Wow. I know, right?
Well done.
No.
Well, I know, right? Well, I'm trying to ring the bell, too. From the sideline. Girl,
like,
this is your team right here. She did that.
She's sitting over here like, so what you want me to say?
say?
Like, you just said everything.
Stephanie like, what she said.
This is my first.
First show? What?
Well,
as a stylist in the show.
Not well for her show, yes.
Yeah.
Because last year I was a spectator,
Gotcha.
and I ended up becoming I met Tawana. It's so strange. At a photo shoot, I won a contest to be on her magazine, and so
Got you.
she invited me. She knew that I had my boutique store, and she invited me to come. And I was kind of against it because I'm not a designer, and I don't want to take away from people in their craft. You know, I'm a stylist, and I just have a unique style, and all my things are thrifted. You know, 100% of everything I wear is from the thrift store, and I'm trying to just let women know that you can be fly on a dime. You know, you can go into a room and outdress someone who went to Neiman Marcus, the Bloomingdale's, and you can look just as fly, you know. So that's what Muscle Mom Closet is about.
Nice.
It's the everyday woman, you know. Everything is under $30 in my boutique store, and I'm really excited and thrilled and honored because normally I'm not invited to fashion shows because I'm not a designer.
Gotcha.
So this is an honor.
Nice.
Do you do men's clothes?
No, I don't. They keep asking me that. You know, maybe on down the line, you know, because, you know, I'm a woman. You know, I know how to style a woman, and
so you don't know what you want to see a man in, though? What'll look good on a man to you?
Sometimes you need to stay in your lane. You know, I think I need to stay in my lane. I'm good at what I do, and sometimes when you tap into other things, you know, you mess up your brand. And I'm good at putting things together, and you know, everything I wear, I don't wear. Everything I wear, I sell. So this will be in my store tomorrow, sometime next week for sale. I don't wear but one outfit once.
That's me, girl. Oh.
And
I got a million clothes too. I can do a boutique out my room.
Why wear the same thing twice?
Yes,
that's the way.
Especially if I'm on the red carpet. You don't no.
Well, that's what you find out too as an actor and a model
So,
myself. It's like once you've worn it once, all those pieces are out there, so you're like, oh man, I can
Yeah.
never wear
I
this
can wear
again.
that
I can never wear this again.
I'll sell it or give it away.
Yeah,
they will remember.
So give me an opportunity to show people, you know, that you know you can shop at a thrifted boutique, you know, and thrifting has become it's big now.
Yeah,
you know,
I love
before
it.
back in the day, you know, we used to hide going to the thrift store. Now,
That's right.
We don't even care. I mean,
better
we
work that.
got
I love
accessorized
thrift
women who are thrifters, the big time ballers in the ATL. They're known all around the world. I mean, we are known. I mean, we go places and people literally walk up to us and and recognize us because we're on a page that's got at least about 40,000 people.
And will you
thrifting
be
now.
selling items there?
No, I won't be selling, but I will invite you to you can either personal shop in my store or I ship online. I ship all around the world. I have a private boutique store on Facebook that I post items for sale. I hadn't gotten to the point I want it public because I do have a full-time job and I don't want it to overwhelm me.
Yeah.
So it's like my little side hustle, you know, and I love it. I like to do it. So it's not to the point.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you on your website?
Okay, so I have IG, Muscle Mom Lifestyle. And
how you spelling that?
Because Muscle Mom, MUSCLE. L-I, Muscle Mom, yeah. L-I-F.
Oh, muscle mom.
That's good to remember, as in muscle. Y'all got that muscle.
Girl, you like muscle mom.
We got you.
I knew what she meant.
Muscle mom.
Muscle mom.
Because I started out in fit, and my story is crazy. I started off in fitness, and I'm a fitness guru. I have a lifestyle, a fitness page that inspire women all over the world to work out, to get fit. And so happened was, people know I like to dress. So the clothes, I've always post my clothes and just connected. I'm fit, like fashion, and it just connected together. And most people know me, the two together.
Okay.
And
that's
so
fine.
That's a
Stephanie
brand
Makes
right
Wine.
there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Stephanie Makes Wine is my Facebook page. I probably will have to delete somebody to add you. But because I'm at my limit.
True that.
And it's okay because, that's an opportunity to delete some of those, little
That's
side
not shopping.
haters.
How about
you
that?
know?
They just watching. They just
watching. So give me a reason
They
to
just
scroll.
behind the wall.
Yeah.
So tell us where they can find you.
Well, I am like I said, the official 1L Miss Michelle in the ATL. So if you're trying to find me, do that at Miss Michelle 2012 on IG. So MISSMICHELE 2012 at Miss Michelle 2012.
Okay,
right.
well, there you have it. They represent Denim and Desserts, y'all. The show going down this Sunday at 4 p.m. on time, promptly. Just make sure y'all get there about 3:30. Talk to us on the red carpet and get some interviews and some more pictures as well. And we'll see you guys on Sunday.
We will.
But make sure y'all stick around. We got He Said, She Said relationship segment coming up. We're going to get into that. So we'll be right back with more of In the Street with Tina B.
Mr. Otley, what up, Joe? All men are not the same.
That's what he said. Can he call me instead of texting all the time?
That's what she said.
It's He Said, She Said relationship segment every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
On Global Vision TV, Status Network.
It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Otley, what up, Joe?
What's up, you guys?
All men are not the same.
That's what he.
What's up? Hey, got a new background. What's
All right,
good?
all right, okay.
It's In the Street
all
with
right.
Tina B.
And Mr. Otley, what up, Joe?
And we are back.
We are.
For
Hey.
and we are back. So we got a segment called He Said, She Said. It's our relationship segment. We talk about different, we show some videos actually, and then we give our opinion on the videos.
We do.
You get the male point of view, you get the female point of view, and we try to see, we come to a happy medium.
Yes, because there is no right or wrong in this segment. The purpose of it is to create a dialogue and get a better understanding how women think, even though we still ain't gonna know, fellas. And hopefully they'll get a better understanding about how we think. Now, I will make
We will never know. Oh.
I will make a disclaimer. I do not attempt to speak for all men because I do not. And we still have 4 tickets to give away. So the first 2 callers, first caller go get those 2. Second caller get these 2. 470-251-4707.
And it's for the show this Sunday
This
for Denim
Sunday.
and Desserts. It starts at 4 p.m. So if you don't have anything to do on Sunday, this is where you need to be.
Yes.
It is off 3201 Atlanta Industrial Parkway Northwest. Suite 105 in Atlanta, Georgia. So make sure y'all check that out. And you can find more information at denim-desserts.com as well. All right, so we ready for our first video, Kush?
Dun, 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 dun.
And if you can bring us a microphone. So we watched some videos and then we try to get a point of view.
Second, did you know that there's a million?
Oh, this one right here. Okay, yeah. She was speaking some knowledge right here. And this is true. I got something to say about this. All right.
Be prosperous together. Like honestly, like let's break this down for a second. Did you know that there's $1 million in every single person's family? Right now, you probably have 4 family members who are literally paying about mortgage or rent $1,500. Well, this is New York, so to $2,500. I live in $1 million home. Do you know if y'all just sacrifice just 4 years together, y'all put a deposit and just paid the mortgage together and put the rest of the money that y'all was paying regardless to the side, then you guys could refinance the property and then go buy something else. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's like we have to work in unity and togetherness. You know what I mean? When I first bought my home, we have a rule in the family. No one is allowed to buy something that all of us can't afford individually. So yeah, I was living in an apartment that my sister could afford until we all could afford $1 million property. I couldn't drive around in a Maserati until my entire family could afford one. And so that's important. Like, we have to get together. Can be prosperous together. Like honestly, like let's break this down for a second. Did you know that there's $1 million in every single person's family? Right now, you probably have 4 family members who are literally paying about mortgage or rent $1,500. Well, this is New York, so to $2,500. I live in $1 million home. Do you know if y'all just sacrifice just 4 years together, y'all put a deposit and just paid the mortgage together and put the rest of the money that y'all was paying regardless to the side, then you guys could refinance the property and then go buy something else. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's like we have to work in unity and togetherness. You know what I mean? When I first bought my home, we have a rule in the family. No one is allowed to buy something that all of us can't afford individually. So yeah, I was living in an apartment that my sister could afford until we all could afford $1 million property. I couldn't drive around in a Maserati until my entire family could afford one. And so that's important. Like, we have to get together because
I like that. I like that. You just tune in InDuStreet with Tina B.
Mr. Otley, what up, Joe?
And we watching videos. This is our segment where we show videos and then we discuss it. Now, what she was saying is I like that because if we put all our money together, we can do so much more and own some property and own, you know, and then have basically flipping the money. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like selling weed or something, but the legal way, flipping it. I'm just saying. But if you get 2 or 3 people in a home, you paying $1,500 rent by yourself. You get 2 or 3 people and y'all paying about $500 a piece. Then you can take that other $5 that you normally would have, you know, spend in rent and go and invest in a building and then have more money coming in more so than, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
You know what? In theory, I actually agree with that premise. But here's where the problem comes into play, because if you have to have the right people that can actually live together under a roof, people with the same thought
Mindset.
process, with the same goals. Now, it can happen, but honestly, how many family members, you got 4 sisters, 35 to 45, living under the same roof. Now, my mom always said more than one grown woman can't live in a house together. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but it has to be similar
mindset.
Yeah.
I mean, it does, but I mean, that's just like living in a family. You know, y'all fight and argue even with your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and they ain't helping with no rent.
But
they
it's
just
different
staying there.
But it's different when you got adults, grown people who've been on their own, live by themselves, and all of a sudden you asking me to give up all my space, all my privacy, for us to come and live together for 4 years.
Even if you don't do it for 4 years, you know how
Okay.
much money you can save in 2?
You are
You can
right.
save a lot of money in a couple of years.
You're right.
People got to understand that you rather be struggling and complaining and broke all the time instead of banking that money up, paying off credit, paying off bills, paying off and saving money, and then go get your own spot.
And especially,
then go buy a spot and where your mortgage is not high, where you can afford it, and you got money stashed. But this struggling got to go. It's over for the struggle. Like, for real.
It's interesting she said that, because even with a group of family members living together, and she said, you stay together for 4 years, and then you go buy another house. Actually, what you're creating is generational wealth too. Because if everybody save their money and interest occurs, after 4 years, they'll be able to go and buy some property, maybe buy a 2-unit home or something for their family.
Yeah.
And they can do the same thing. So it is actually a way of creating wealth
That's what
amongst the
Jamie
family.
Foxx do. He got his whole family in one house. He said he wasn't buying his mama house and his daddy house and all that. So he got a huge compound. Mama live on one side. They divorced now. Mom live on one side, dad live on one side. He got his brothers and sisters. Everybody is in one house, and he has his own section of the house. But everybody is in one house, so he's not paying mortgage in all these different places. He paying one mortgage.
And actually, as we sit here talking about this, I'm thinking about my brother, and I'm thinking like, me and my brother could actually live together and do something like that. Granted, the house it has to be big though, it has to be big. But I see that. I like that.
I think it's a great idea.
I do
I
too.
think, because you think about it, if you got 2 or 3 people, you paying like $300 a month. And it's the same house. It's the same house getting paid. But you got all this money you saving up, man. You can
go back to paying $300 a
vacation, you
month.
can do whatever you want to do.
It sounds easy like that, but you will spend money and do different things because you can't do things at your home that you will spend money on doing outside because you don't have the privacy or just the leniency to do when a house full of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of it got its goods, and depending on what you all do, it depends on how it works. Just my opinion.
But the Mexican people do that all the time.
And they
like
do
they
everything
eat
together.
They live together. They send money back home. They put all their money together. They send that money back home.
You got families here don't send money up the street.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They will send that money back home. And then when they go on lunch, they sit right there where they at and eat lunch. They don't spend their money in no restaurants eating lunch. They stop by Quick Trip somewhere, get a whole bunch of
Asian
stuff.
culture as well.
And then at break,
Very
they sit
homogeneous.
on
They
that
stay
ground.
together.
Yeah, and eating their food. So it's just like,
You're talking about my neighbors now.
it's for real.
Yeah, my neighbors. It's a couple families live directly to my left, and their cousins live right there on the corner.
Yeah.
And they just got that whole little area, and I see them all the time. I'm like, it's like 8 cars in the driveway,
Yeah.
and all them people live there.
Yeah.
So
and they ain't
it
paying
can't
nothing.
happen.
They paying like $50 a month.
Yeah, but
and everybody's got the same amount of homes.
And here I am living by myself.
Hey,
the
I know-
nerve of me
I know,
to
right?
be living by myself.
So selfish.
I know, right?
Just selfish. Like,
I ain't gonna say what I got, but yeah, me too. But hey.
oh man. All right, so we got next video.
Good video, Tina B.
What that good? I seen that. I was like, you better talk, girl. I'm like, I like that.
She was in it too.
Nisa said TLA compound. Hey, let's get it.
That would be interesting. TLA compound.
Don't
That
let
would be. Imagine them cookouts over there.
a broken person.
Let's get it. All right. Here we go.
So this
Never
one
accept
is-
abuse. This is deep right here.
We gonna watch the whole thing.
No, we're gonna watch the whole thing.
You to break you. I know you might be their target, their punching bag, but I want you to understand. You don't have to be their victim anymore. Never get comfortable with abuse. There's nothing okay about that. No matter how much they try to convince you that it is, there's nothing normal about that. Love doesn't produce abuse. Love magnifies who you are. It doesn't diminish your worth. And I want you to understand this. Just because you're not getting physically touched doesn't mean you're not getting mentally misused. Just because they're not breaking your bones doesn't mean they're not breaking your mind day by day. Controlling you with fear. Manipulating you with guilt. Exploiting you with shame. What makes you think you deserve that mess? You have a choice. And I pray you choose not to tolerate abuse in your life, because you're worth more than that. You deserve more than that. You deserve to be respected. It might be all that you ever knew, but it's time for you now to know something different. Understand that's not a healthy relationship. You deserve more. And they're going to try to convince you that you don't. They're going to try to convince you that they're the best you will ever.
All right. That's deep.
That was very heavy.
It's very heavy. It's that when he said just because you're not physically getting touched, people think, oh no, I'm not being abused because they're not hitting you. But that mental abuse is just as bad, because when you think everything is good and you having a great day, and then all of a sudden he just gets mad at you for no reason, and you're like, what? Wait a minute. Now you're arguing for no reason. You'd be like, we was just fine. And then he say, okay, let's go get some ice cream. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, aren't we mad or we happy? You don't know what's going on right now. So you're up and down, and then you don't know what triggers it. You don't know what you said to trigger it.
I'm a living witness, because you don't know what triggers it, and then you think it's your fault, because that's how they flip the script on you. This is a relationship segment.
Yeah,
we're
go ahead.
gonna tell it another day, because I lived through that. I'm divorced now, so I'm part of the Suddenly Single group, because that's what it is. He never wanted to put his hands on me, but the mental abuse, the emotional control, and they try to isolate you, get you away from your family, your friends, your church, those who would support you. So people see me modeling and doing the things now, but it's a whole a mental shift that I've had to ascend to get over some of the mental anguish and damage.
And how long were you married?
And that was 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can go through it thinking, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
You know, let me try to do all the good things that I know to do to keep him happy. And sometimes it's their issues that they got to work out.
That's
and
what
you're
it is.
and you're just trying to figure that all out.
Wow,
that's
good
right
deep,
there.
because you're trying to help somebody that's not even ready to be helped, because it's them, it's not you.
It's them, and so you don't see the physical bruises, but the mental scars can
remain.
Yes, they can remain.
I think that sometimes the mental scars can last longer than the physical scars.
Yep.
And really, domestic violence, that's a touchy subject with me anyway. But I've always felt like that mental control, I think over time, I think it can turn into physical, because at some point I think a woman is going to not be as easy to go along to get along, and then she's going to, snap back, and, that's when I think
that's when the physical comes, because
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Yeah,
you want to get bad?
because it doesn't start off. Maybe it doesn't start off physical, but like how she said, isolate you from your family,
Yeah.
controlling what you wear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where
Who
you
to
going?
hang with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. You
hang
know,
with,
so
where you go, what you do when you get back home, you feel so guilty if you leave the house for anything unless they told you to for a specific reason. But you know, we don't touch on how many men get abused and hit on and degraded as well. That's a touchy subject, you know, for men, because some of them
because they don't want to admit it.
They don't want to
admit
admit and talk about it. But you got some of those women who've gone through the hurt and the pain, and they take it out on you. So some relatives and family members that I know of, males who've gone through having to get rid of this toxic relationship. It is so true what you say, that that's how the human trafficking and all these things manifest, because it's that mental game they play with you and that control over your mind.
Yeah.
And they prey on the weak.
Yeah.
They prey on that. So you have to teach our sons and daughters to stay strong.
Let me ask you, what do you think it is that a guy would allow? I wouldn't say allow, but allow a woman to talk to him any kind of way or to abuse him. What I mean, because when I think of a man, I think of you as manly and can stand up to anything.
Well,
but when it comes to some relationships, he falls weak to this woman. What do you think it is?
You want to go first?
No, go ahead.
The abuse is different. It's like, because the guy, you know, we always want to know what can we do to fix it. So the abuse is confusing us, thinking we fixed it and it's not fixed, or why when you mad at me, you still can't act like you don't care. So that is like a mental thing. Like, I'm mad at her, but I don't want her to think I don't care, so I'm gonna still let her have her way type thing. And that's kind of like I mean, I won't say like abuse, but you know, that can kind of get to a guy. Cause like she said in her sense, is it me? Am I doing wrong? Did I do it right? When really the woman has the issue and don't really know herself and don't really, you know, so that's dragging the man along, trying to figure that out.
Right.
And that's how he's abused in that sense.
You feel like nothing is right.
Nothing is right.
You can do
She's
right
always
with her.
yeah,
So,
and you know,
she's
they say
always mad.
Then
like,
it's happy wife, happy life. And if
Yeah.
my wife not happy, my life is all, and it go, you know, so that could be one way.
That's
I
true.
don't necessarily, and I'm sure there are men who have had a woman put their hands on them, but I think it's more so women having that ability to manipulate and control a man in various different ways. Kush said, men, we are fixers. We want to make sure it's right, but a woman can be so strong and so powerful. She can make you, one moment she can make you feel like there is no man like you on earth, but then the next time you come in the house, you feeling like you can't do anything right. And sex can be used as a weapon, and even more so, see, when a man is in love and he's really in love, he will allow himself to deal with things knowing that he wouldn't typically do that, but he is so in love, he wants to make this woman so happy. We thinking about things that had happened in her past, and we don't want to be that man person to her, and we take all of this abuse, the embarrassment.
But it's so.
I'm actually
be transparent.
Because I'm speaking from a real place, because I've been in a situation where I was so in love with a woman that even in public she would embarrass me in public, and I would take it and I would talk so meek and be like, okay, can we just talk about it? And it's all these people around.
I'm going to throw this question at you too, because one man hit me with this in our singles groups, and I'm going to go back and say this real quick though too, but sometimes even for the men, it might be rooted in a little low self-esteem, and then that dependency, because just like for the women, we find ourselves in that place where we're just financially dependent, we're going through that rough, hard time in between jobs, don't have a job, so in my family members' cases, they were in that place, they needed her, she was that house that they needed to stay at, so they was taking all this crap from her because she was the one who was letting them stay there for a while till they get back up on their feet. And a lot of times with women, those girlfriends, and you know, we trying to go through getting out of mom and daddy's house, and this boyfriend, somebody done you know, let us stay, and let, you know, he taking care of our hair, he taking care of our nails, and he's buying this,
so
and he's
letting
letting
us
with it. And so we deal with it because we are a little financially dependent on them. So amen to the financial wealth. We just had that video for this one.
Right.
But one
That's
guy.
true, though.
but
You
that-
have different situations.
You have different
on why you deal
situations
with
that why
stuff.
you get
so
in
what
that
do you
place.
feel was a situation with you?
But see,
when
this
you
is the
was
question
dealing
I'm gonna
with that?
ask him
Yeah,
that too,
what do
because
you
this is
feel
a
like he
single
was
guy
going
too.
through?
But how did she look? Is because this is what the single guy said. He said because men, when they're physically attracted to that woman, when she looks a certain way, they let those real cute, sexy women. They're the ones they're attracted to. They let them get away with a little bit stuff more so than somebody else. Though too. How about that? How about that, fellas?
I can't say it was that. It was the one not wanting to the marriage to fail. You know, we had kids in the house, the family unit. Everybody was. It was structured. And even though we didn't have the kids together, both of our kids separately were in the house with us. So that having that family unit was important. So regardless of how I was feeling, when them kids came home from school, I'm gonna do homework, whatever, just to kind of to keep it. But even as I still sit here, I don't regret it, because at the time that was exactly what I wanted. And so, and nothing against her. I mean, it just was what it was. So I think with me, it was the mental abuse that affected me long after it was over. Oh yeah,
because of the way she talked.
Yeah, and it's hard. I think any man, when a woman talks to you a certain way in public and people see it, and you just take it, because I'm not a violent dude towards women. Dudes, you will get these
I
hands.
was trying to play that video. There was a video that came up out on
towards
Facebook.
women,
Somebody caught it. This woman was going off on her man, and all the women were commenting like, "Why are you going off?" She had the baby on her arm and was just going off on him in the store like that. Did y'all? Yeah, because I missed y'all playing it. I was like, what? And it's so that the children see that, and that's what I saw, in my household too with my mom. And I hated that growing up. I was like, why are you going off on dad like this?
And
you saw the reverse of it.
And I wasn't raised like that, because my whole thought process was my mama raised me a certain way. So if I'm not gonna talk to her like that, I'm not gonna talk to my sister like that, and I don't want no man talking to them like that. So I could not actually talk to a woman a certain way and go look my mama in the face, because it's especially not getting violent. That is not happening. I'll punch a hole in the wall first.
So if it's a guy that's going through this right now, what would you tell him to do?
He has to be honest with himself, and if he's not happy, then you have to come up with an exit strategy, because in the end, it ain't. If you know it's not going to work, because we know if it's not going to work or not, you just got to come up with a plan, have you a plan, and you have to exit and try to do it with as less conflict as possible.
And I believe in, in listening, like you said, children and family, and their relationship with your moms, and dads has a lot to do with it, because I love the way that we can receive wisdom from children, though, too. A woman was going through terrible abuse from this alcoholic man, and her children were sitting with her in the car, and her little boy, about 4 years old, told her, "Mom, if you still trying to stay with him for us, please leave.
Oh, wow.
We don't need this."
Wow.
The little boy had to tell her that.
They're afraid to see that.
Yeah.
I've never seen abuse in my family with my mom and dad. But the crazy part about it, I never seen love either. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. We never said I love yous and all that stuff in the family. I never seen them interact with each other, but my dad was there for 40-something years till he died. But I never seen that interaction of my mom and dad together in any kind of way. But a girlfriend of mine, I went over to her family house, and her mom and dad would fight, to the deaths, right? And I'd be in the bedroom scared, and she sleep, because she's so used to it. And I used to be
Functional
just scared
dysfunction.
to death. What is going on? And then the next morning, it'd be a table this long, full of food. Rice, grits, eggs, toast, bacon, ham, turkey.
Normal.
And I'd be like, wait, last night y'all was tearing up the room, and now she has a full buffet on this table.
And
like
that's
nothing
the other
ever
relationship
happened.
part that we get. See, that's what's so scary, because today, and even being single, they're like, okay, but you got to train yourself in how to recognize the red flags. And like even the teenagers that I'm with and youth mentor do a lot of that in the community. And it's like, okay, if you see these tendencies from that man, from that woman early on, stop the dating right there. I mean, don't entertain it, like we've been talking about in the video. But when you get used to it, how do you recognize the red flags when, okay, well, this is not a red flag for me because I was raised up in this. This is all I know.
Yeah, because I know a little young girl who used to boys beating on her. So therefore, when she gets a guy that want to hit her, she just think that's what it's supposed to be because that's what she's used to. And I'm like, don't get used to that.
Don't
you
get
know
used to it.
It's not normal, but in
It's
her
not normal.
it's her normal though.
Right.
She's young, and this society right now is their normal of a boy hitting on them. That's what. Oh, he loves me then if he hits me.
Ooh,
You know
that's
what I'm
heavy.
saying?
It's heavy.
And it's sad because it's, that's how their mindset thinks. Like that guy really loved them if they hit me. Because and somebody pointed this out, when we were kids and a little boy hit a girl and the mom or whoever say, oh girl,
Yeah,
he
he
just
like you. He just put on your hair.
we
'cause he
didn't
like you.
stop it then to say that little boy stopped hitting this girl. You see what I'm
See,
saying?
that was the lie that we were told.
already told.
That's right. In the same way that sticks and stones will hurt your bones, but words never hurt you. No,
But words
bull.
do.
We know that words do
Yes.
hurt you.
So basically,
It's
our
the
parents
words that
lied to
last.
us.
Right.
I ain't calling my mom a liar. Let me tell you, mom. I'm not saying my mama called my mama not a liar,
Stay
but
woke.
Those sayings right
False
there
truth.
is
Those
way,
sayings right there
you
will
go.
mess us
they
up.
way off
We gotta
because
stay woke.
somebody should have told that little boy stop hitting that little girl.
That's right.
And
That's
then
right,
too,
that's right.
once they get older and they're raised by guys or whatever, and if you don't, to me, people say, "Oh, a woman can't raise a man or raise a boy." I feel like he needs his dad in his life, but at the same time, we can teach him that soft side. You see what I'm saying? Because I have seen when boys are raised by men and all they know is that be, that hoe, that this, he don't even know how to be soft. He don't know how to be intimate to a woman because all he hears is uncles and cousins cussing women out all the time.
Not trained on
or
how
dogging
to
women out all the
date.
time.
Exactly.
They don't.
Not
So I
trained on
still
how to
feel
date.
as if it still should be a woman somewhere in his life. You know what I mean? Just as it needs a man in his life if a woman raising a son. So I think it should be a balance in that.
I agree.
Don't you think? You
I
agree
do.
to that?
Yeah. Oh,
it
yeah.
should be a balance in that.
because I have a sensitive side. But my name is Harold, and I'm a Cancer.
Oh, y'all sensitive anyway, child. You about to cry now, I'm sure.
You know what? I ain't about to cry.
I got a question for you.
I got a question too.
Let me move on quick.
You know what? Listen, whatever. I just have compassion. Okay?
That's your comeback.
Yeah, that's all I
And
got.
don't mistake the meekness for weakness. See, with the men and the women. See, I think that we get that twisted, and we need to
we think
teach
they
that.
can't be weak.
We think that no,
we think
that's
men
not
can't
weak if
be-
you show that compassion as
Right,
a man.
but we
See this
think men
compassion in
shouldn't-
my face?
But we think men shouldn't. Really, that look like Jodeci.
What is that?
Like he
That's
about
my
to say,
compassionate face.
That's it. Okay, whoa. Take two on the compassionate face.
Right,
So
that
we
wasn't
start
good.
later.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Give him something.
Oscar goes to.
That looks like that was
I told
better.
you, I can act.
That was better. That was so much.
better
You
work
took
them
direction
acting
well too.
skills.
That was good. All right, so here we go. General question: do you think it's fair to drag somebody along while trying to find yourself?
Oh, not
Yeah, get the
drag them along, but sometimes you can learn a little bit more about yourself being around somebody else. But you shouldn't like drag nobody along. But you can kind of learn. You can just learn a little bit. You shouldn't drag nobody on. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think those type of conversations are had, and initially, like, hey, look, I just got out of something, or I'm dealing with something. I still want to spend time with you, but I don't want to, drag you along. But I'm still trying to find myself.
But see, but that's the thing. Like, do you think a person should date if they still trying to find themselves? Because I feel like you should just hit and miss, if anything. But I don't think you should be concerned about her. I don't think you should be, making sure she eats that day. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should show any kind of extra. It's one thing and I know what you're going to say, because you always say this, you want her to be mean to the person. It's one thing, but I'm saying it's one thing of being nice to somebody, but it's another thing to be pursue them as they're thinking it's going to be more than what it is.
So basically, you can't call on a woman every day, be like, you hungry? Because for one, she go say yes. If you ask her if she want to eat, she go say yes.
No, it's
but
not
have you
about
got
that.
the wherewithal to feed yourself first? Because while you talk about that, because this is funny though. When you talk about going, finding yourself, it's like one friend of mine. She's like dating a guy. He's in transition. He's like spending. He's got an EBT card. Okay, he's got his food stamps, and no shade on anybody who's you're going through. But he had to do that for a season, trying to date her seriously.
Right.
And she's like, "Well, we can only go to places where his EBT card is allowed." And we're like, "Wait a minute, girl. Like, let him go through that transition."
But
he's
I mean, but that's
it wasn't a season. It wasn't a time for him to be dating while he's trying to get
go
his
through
finances.
But at the same
together.
time, is he trying to? It's the difference of the going through it. If he's going through it financially and she's trying to be there for him, then I can see that.
Yeah. Right.
But if he's going through it emotionally, and he don't know what he want, then I don't feel like a man should date. And when I say date, I mean consistently date someone. I think he should get with somebody, hit it, send her home. But I don't think.
You don't, Miss City. It's
Yes, I do.
no.
Yes, I do.
You can take someone. Can you take someone out to lunch and get to know them without the sexual part? Can you just?
Can I hit somebody out?
Can you go out to eat?
470-251-4707.
Tickets.
Who want these
Okay,
tickets?
get the tickets. Okay, I don't know what you trying to give me some.
No, you pointed in the camera.
But I'm just saying, I ain't hitting
I need
nothing.
a dude to call. 470-251-4707.
If you want some denim and desserts. But I just think that he shouldn't be concerned about the girl, concerned about her. I don't think he should be making sure she eat, making sure she's straight, making sure. I just think that when you're not in mixed messages,
yes, because women do the same thing.
That
we, like you said, just said we
on.
going through all those whatever. Some old boyfriends, some ex-husbands, or we just going through trying, like even on the career path, and you getting your master's, girl, you starting this business, you busy all the time, and brothers trying to spend time with you, but you all busy all the time. Yeah. And it's like if you're trying to work on those things and get that together, it's like it's like maybe we can
why
go out
dragging you along?
Why drag them along?
Just call when she need to get her back scratched. She come through, be like, hey.
That's right, and keep it moving. If that's where she's at. Now,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you know you don't want anything, then don't play with somebody's feelings.
But what you're saying is, so set the boundaries is what you're saying.
That's why I said initially it has to be a conversation.
Have the conversation, set the boundaries.
But if you have the conversation,
if you still follow,
and you still dragging him along,
yeah, because you didn't did something to him, you didn't put that thing on him. Now he all lost and turned out, begging on your door and calling your job all the time and texting you 30 times a day. I ain't talking about myself.
It sounds like it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I got a next question. A person that your friend really liked asked you on a date. You found them very attractive. Are you going on the date? Okay, now let me say this. It's a person that your friend likes, but they never went out.
Okay.
They never even really talked. She just seen him out somewhere, and she likes him. Okay? Mm-hmm. But he asked you on a date. Right. Do you go out with him?
Is he clear on who he really likes and what he really wants?
He asked the person out who he really wants. He don't even know this one. Okay, me and you go out, right? And we see this dude. We both think he's cute. You like really digging him. You see him all the time out, but you ain't really said nothing to him.
Yeah.
But then I come with you that night. He come to me and ask me out.
Wow.
But me and you cool, and I know you like him because you talk about him every week or whatever, saying, girl, he gonna be there, he gonna be there, but y'all ain't never went out or anything.
Right.
Do I go out with him?
Wow. How well do you like your friend? I mean, would you be willing to have that conversation with her and say, look, I know you like him, but I really like him too. I'm really digging him.
Yeah, I think the conversation need to be had with the friend.
Would you mind if I go ahead and say yes and go out with him?
Yeah.
you know.
I think the conversation have to be said with the friend.
So if a conversation is had and whatever come out of that conversation, everything should be cool after that, regardless of what happens.
Right.
It should be.
Right.
Big boys and girls
I had a
in the
friend-
grown men and women world, we should be able to
Should be able to.
should be able to.
Okay.
I had a girl come to me and ask me about a dude, and she wanted to holler. So I was like, we cool, you know.
That's good stuff, though.
I mean, we friends, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's not gonna stop us from being friends.
See, and
me
I
and the
appreciate
guy,
that
I'm
she
saying, me and the
values
guy
your
are
friendship.
still real cool. If you want to holler at him, that's on you. But just know that me and him, we still friends. It's not gonna stop me from being friends with him because y'all kicking it or whatever the case may be.
And it
so.
shouldn't stop you being friends with the woman either.
No, it's not. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I think that a lot of times people feel as if me and the dude not gonna be cool anymore because y'all kicking it. But that's you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of females get like that. Like they
That's
don't even
middle
want to talk to you
school,
no
though.
more.
That's middle school.
No,
high
it's not.
school
That was
stuff,
yesterday.
though. But should it be yesterday is
No
what we're
damn
saying,
middle
right?
school.
Grown folks are
Girl,
just like,
I
hey,
get
this is
that all
the
the
real
time. I get
world.
it
We
all
need
the
to
time.
just have a conversation.
I get it all the time.
Wow.
I be cool with a chick, and then me and this dude don't talk anymore, and she end
She
up with
mad
him.
at you.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like we're not friends, but I know her. Okay.
Right.
But she probably seen us in passing or whatever the case may be. But me and him not a couple, so hey, it is what it is. But they start talking, then she don't talk to me anymore, and I'm like, what I do?
Right. I thought
What
we was
I did?
cool.
I thought we was cordial.
Cordial.
We wasn't cool, but we
Right.
was cordial. Like we see each
Cordial.
other. Hey, now I've seen her and spoken. She looked at me like I was done. I'm like, really? That's what we doing? Okay.
I got a question.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So here's a scenario. You are a woman and you dating a man, and financially he's not where he wants to be. Say he is a security guard, and you got your stuff together. He don't make a lot of money, but he has everything else. Do you go for love or you go for money?
Love. Right away. I love love. Like
I
it's
do
never
too.
about money for me.
I do too.
Ever.
I love love.
And how he know that she got her stuff together. It could be on a picture. that
No,
she's-
like they're in a relationship. This is a scenario her today. They're in a relationship. She has her stuff together. She's trying to motivate. She feels like he should be encouraged to want to do more than just being a security guard. And he may,
What's wrong with being a security guard?
Exactly. She just feel like she said he's not motivated to do more than that, and she feels like he should be.
Why though?
But he treats her. Everything else is good, but she just feel like he should
Because
be.
has she checked? I mean, so like emotionally, just spiritually, physically, they're
All of that.
compatible on all the other levels.
yeah,
it's just a
except
job.
that.
And so if she has an issue with it, then she may need to just stop right there because it
because she
sounds
got
like
an
it might
issue
be
with the
her
security.
She said
issue
he was in his,
about
he's
his
in
job
40s.
status, his
Yeah.
career.
And he's in his 40s, so she
Don't
feels
matter.
like, why are you in your 40s? You should be doing better than that.
Yeah. Because see, this is the thing from like the married, having been married before perspective and all that. You don't ever want to just try to jump into a relationship on potential or marry somebody on potential. If you have an issue with their job or their career or their financial status, women, we have learned the hard way. You cannot change a man except if you can. You deal with where he is
Some
right
of 'em ain't learned
now
that yet.
for the next 40, 50
say
years.
yesterday, too.
Like
Some of 'em ain't learned that yet.
status quo being status quo and all things being equal. And if he never changes, can you deal with that for the
But
next
my
40,
thing
50
is
years?
with that is, why are you shutting the man down for? He's working. Let's start there.
Black man
I don't
working.
see that it's an issue as long as he's working. He's showing you that he's doing. He may own the company one day. You can't knock a person for what they're doing at this given moment. If he has the potential to go out there and work and do this job, then he'll do something else if he wants to. But like I said, he can own the company one day. Then you'll be looking crazy because you leave him because he's a freaking security guard.
So because she holds it against him because he doesn't have aspirations to do more than that. He's satisfied with being a security
Then
guard.
that's not who she want to be with.
Then that's
Oh.
right.
Because
needs
she
to
should
make-
be
that's
happy
right.
with where he's at
That's right.
and what he has going on.
That's
And if
right.
she's not happy with that,
She
then
needs
that's
to
not
move
who
on.
she-
It needs to
because
give
it's
him
gonna
the
always
freedom
be
to
an
move
argument.
on. That's
So-
what's going to always be an
Always be a
argument.
So if
It's
y'all,
always gonna be
whoever
an issue.
watching, love or money, 470-251-4707. Love or money?
Love or money for you?
You know what?
think.
If she was a waitress and wanted to stay a waitress.
No, because the reason why I say that, because I've been on both sides of that equation. And I would say at 43 years old, now I would say, love, I think the money part, I would want her to be able to take care of herself. You know, if she had to, like, that's all. I mean, can you take care of yourself? You know, because then if it got to that point where, say we're under the same roof, like, okay, I know what I can do on my end, but as long as she can take care of herself. So if she doesn't, I mean, I'm not going to say if she, is a greeter at Walmart, shout out to the greeters at Walmart, I'm not going to be like, okay, I can't talk to her because she agreed at Walmart because I can get discounts. I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, especially when Christmas roll around, when they first put them things out there, you know how them TVs go quick? You can go ahead and put one in the stash. But
you're stupid.
Over the years, my thought process has changed because I've been on the side where I wasn't where I wanted to be financially, and I was still accepted, but that's, women are better than men at that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say.
I
would say
she needs to check.
I actually said that. I cannot believe I said that.
That's
I have, Mama. If you watching this, I have grown up, Mama.
You growing, boy.
And it's
I'm
a
still
difference
growing.
though when you do grow up, because when you're younger, your perspective change. But when you get older, and even from I see the couples now who are 60, 70 years old, who are just still there with each other. They're just together, and I'm like,
because they
want
have
to
a
be
friendship.
together.
When
they have that
stay together
friendship
that long because they like each other.
And
there's a difference in loving someone and liking someone.
My old pastor said
and
that
you
before,
have
like
to
when
like
the money get funny and when the sex gets bad, he's like, y'all got to have a real friendship.
Right.
I mean, because you get older and things change. So yeah, if she needs to really determine, you know what, when I get older, I don't care if you're security guard working and you're still respecting me, and we still have that wonderful friendship and companionship. Then let that brother be
the best
there.
security guard you can be.
Be that best security guard you can be.
So
Amen.
is he still the man of the house, even though the woman
right.
makes
You better-
majority of the money?
You better love him and make him
Always the man of the
believe
house.
he's the man and king of that household.
Regardless if you make
better
way more.
respect that.
It don't
Okay.
matter.
So
Don't matter.
don't-
He's the man of the house.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
I like that. You know what? See, you
can never
Because it's
not
so
be the man
amazing
of the
when
house.
I mean, your mama never did you
and
like that.
respected.
Well,
They
I grew up,
can
my
do
mama,
that.
she always, even though,
Yeah.
I knew she was a mama, she made us feel like we was the men of the house with the sisters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I have
she
my
always
son
was
feel that way.
Yeah, like, even though
my mama ain't really do us like that. She always said, she was like, son, that's how she said, son, when you leave here, I'm going to make sure you know how to take care of yourself. You better wash your clothes. You going to know how to cook. You ain't going to need no woman to take care of you now.
Yeah.
Except for sex and companionship.
That sounded like my grandma.
That's how.
My
And
grandma.
that's the way she raised me and my brother, and both of us are so similar the way we are right now because we were raised a certain way. But I think we both, went through something we grown. But that's the way. My mom ain't have us being the man of the house. She made sure when we leave the house, we were men.
Yeah.
And knew how to take care of ourselves.
That's how I raised
So
my son.
she was,
Make sure you
tough
take care of
love.
yourself. And then too, I ain't really buy no groceries, so he had to figure it out. But I think that's about it. Oh wait,
we got a call.
Wait, hold on, let's get this call right quick. InDuStreet with Tina B.
And Mr. Ollie, what up, though?
Who's this?
Hey, it's Nice with Temptation. Sorry for the late call-in. Was out and about looking at some other clubs. So my club review for this week is the Glenwood over in East Atlanta at 1263 Glenwood Avenue. They have very good food over there, guys. On every last Saturday of the month is what I want to talk about, which is Boom Bap over there with the different types of DJs. They have the battles going on with all old school hip-hop. Food is reasonable. Highest price is about $11. And Nice with Temptation does recommend that you get the Long Island iced tea that is made with 5 different liquors and a Coke inside of it. It has reasonable parking everywhere. There's nowhere that you really have to pay over there. And all the clubs over there, you can go in and out and be able to get in for free on Saturday nights.
Cool. That's what's up. Well, thanks again. Tell them how they can find you.
You can find me at Eye of Ra, Amun Ra, on IG, Rod Kayvon Hill on Facebook, or K Hill on Twitter, or you can email me at ladycno@gmail.com if you would like for me to come out and review your club.
All right. Well, there you have it. Nice with Temptation. Thank you.
Nice of Temptation.
No problem.
All right. You have a good night. All right, you guys. Well, that is our time. Thanks to our beautiful guest, Robbie Wells, presidential hopeful, going down this Friday. Make sure y'all come out to the Atlanta Sheraton downtown. We will be hosting that event. It starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale. If you go to Robbie Wells, what was it? Rise Up with Robbie.
RiseUpWithRobbie.com.
RiseUpWithRobbie.com. Y'all go on there and you can find the ticket sales for that and the link to it to get those tickets as well. Shout out to Tawana. She came out here even with a tooth. Having a tooth pull and still came and shared some love with us. That's what's up.
Right.
So this is her 7th annual, I'm finna say Ageless Beauty, 7th annual Denim and Desserts fashion show going down this Sunday.
Shout out to Muscle Mom.
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
On time.
And come see us. We'll be on the red carpet at around 3 o'clock. So come check us out. And if you want those tickets, Miss Rena, make sure you come find us. Get your tickets as well.
I'm going to do something on my page. I'm going to do something.
And meet you out there.
And I'm going to still get these tickets away. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I still will be giving
We'll have them at will call for you.
Yes.
And thank you for Miss Michelle staying with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
She said, girl, you got to come back. Your knowledge was on point, right?
I'm feeling all of that.
Where's the single group you talking about?
Well, and it's several. I have to share it on my page, Michelle Elliott, but I don't on Instagram at Miss Michelle 2012. So I have to share it.
Yeah, share it and tag me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out. That's pretty cool. All right, you guys. So thank you so much. We will be back next week every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Y'all see me in these streets.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at TLAMGMT or TLAMGMT.com.
You can find me at Mr. Outley 75 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Mr. Outley 75, MROUTLEY.
There you have it. And y'all will see us in these streets.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Shout out to Clinton Customs on my custom-made Monopoly shirt.
That's nice.
Hand-painted, hand-drawn, then hand-painted. So shout out to Clinton Customs.
What I got on today? Oh, I got on our shirt.
In the streets with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley.
What up, though?
All right, you guys. So y'all have a great night. We will talk to y'all soon. Enjoy.
Yes.
It's In the Street with Tina B.
And Mr. Outley, what up, though?
On Global Vision TV. Good night.